Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare the ceremony open. Please be seated. As Pro Vice-Chancellor, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony for the Nottingham Institute of Education students who are graduating today, students from the School of Social Sciences. Welcome also to our honorary graduand, Chris Reid. Sorry, Chris, I was looking in the wrong place. The university takes great care in offering these invitations, and we're delighted when people of such distinction as yours join our community. I know you'll be an inspiration to our students, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts later in the ceremony. Today's event is being live streamed, so we also welcome family and friends from across the UK and around the world who are joining us. Our graduation ceremonies this year are very special. They're the first ever to be held in this, our very own University Hall. The hall was built in 1854, and it was severely damaged in 1941, and extensive repairs were necessary. In 1972, the building was granted listed status. 2 years ago, it was taken over by the university. Since then, a program of restoration has been carried out by our estates team to give this gracious old building a new purpose. I hope that you will treasure the memories of today as much as we do. This fine venue is now as much a part of your individual stories as it is a part of the collective history of NTU. Graduation is a memorable event in anybody's life. It marks the end of a journey of academic endeavour. It signifies the end of one stage of life and the beginning of the next. These ceremonies are a highlight of the academic year for us. They're a time when we celebrate the success of our students, and I'd like to congratulate you personally on your academic achievements. However, no one makes this academic journey alone, and therefore I ask you to pause for a moment and remember those who've helped you along the way, families, friends, and your tutors. So graduands, please join me in thanking people who helped you, whether they're sitting below you here now or watching from across the world, with a round of applause. Graduation ceremonies are also an opportunity to celebrate the successes of the university this year. And 2018 is a significant year for Nottingham Trent University, a year of remarkable achievements in the 12 months in which we celebrate our 175th anniversary. Our recent successes are grounded in 175 years of tradition, starting with the Nottingham Government School of Design, our founding college. Opened in 1843, the focus then to support the development of skills and innovation to drive the economic prosperity continues to characterize NTU today. The accolades that we've received this year recognize our excellence in learning and teaching, linked to our ambition to transform the lives of the more than 30,000 students who study with us. Firstly, Nottingham Trent University is the Times Higher Education University of the Year, the most prestigious accolade in UK higher education. It is also the Sunday Times University Guide Modern University of the Year. The active way in which we engage employers and thus enhance the employability of our students underpin these awards. Furthermore, NTU has been granted gold standard in the National Teaching Excellence Framework sponsored by the government. The citation for that award reads, and I quote, "Based on the evidence available, the panel judged that Nottingham Trent University delivers consistently outstanding teaching, learning, and outcomes for its students. It is of the highest quality found in the UK." Now, I know that most prospective students, indeed most of you, look at university league tables, and I have mentioned our recent recognition in the version in the Times and the Sunday Times. However, the latest rankings in the Guardian University league tables, which probably gives the best representation of our current standings of UK institutions, marks us out as a top 20 university in the UK. Indeed, we're ranked 16th overall out of more than 120 universities. Of course, the achievements of the university overall are built upon the exceptional education provided to our students in each of our schools. So I'd like to share briefly with you a few of the highlights from within the Nottingham Institute of Education. The Institute collaborates with a number of partners and engaged in a wide range of activities. For example, their reputation for training excellent further education teachers has resulted in funding from the Education and Training Foundation to train more science, engineering and technology teachers in those specialist subjects for delivery in further education. They engage in collaborative research with schools and the further education sector governors, exploring innovative governance, as well as investigating the teaching for mastery approach to mathematics education in early years and in primary schools. They work closely with local schools to bring groups of school children onto campus to learn in university buildings with trainee teachers. This provides opportunities for teacher training, introduces the children to university environment, and develops their confidence and raises aspirations. The Institute's innovative Learning Together provision, delivered in collaboration with Her Majesty's Prison Loudon, supports prisoners to develop the knowledge and skills required for successful reintegration into mainstream society upon their release. This hugely successful programme is now being extended to other prisons. Guests, students, colleagues, for everything we have achieved together this year, please join me once again for a big, rousing, collective round of applause. I now invite the Dean of Social Sciences, Cathy Moore, to read the names of today's graduands, and the Deputy Pro-Chancellor will admit you to your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Deputy Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the Nottingham Institute of Education. Master of Arts degree in Education, Rebecca Hook. Mohammed Ali. David Chinhanu. Emma Hallam. Julie Kent. Christopher Knapp. Carolina Malinowska. Natasha Murray. Laura Ogden. Joanne Smith. Master of Arts degree in Educational Leadership and Management, Stephanie Kelly. Master of Arts degree in Special and Inclusive Education, Heyman Mack. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Early Years and Digital Learning, Catherine Bate. Annabelle Mustoe. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Early Years and Psychology, Hoi Cheong. Charlotte Ewan. Molly Gillick. Kelly Jaiki. Emily Beatrice Hallam. Taylor Hayes. Charlotte Jays. Chloe Jermin. Pinar Carrickhill. Sophie Launchbury. Leanne McNally. Lauren Saunders. Sophie Smart. Emily Tennant. Araba Teta. Shantae Woodhouse. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in early years and special and inclusive education, Sarah Anderson. Chloe Blowfield. Georgia Bond. Laura Brigham. Jade Buckingham. Maisie Burton. Laura Connaughton. Sophie Harwin. Holly Newell. Laura Robinson. Samantha Rogers. Laura Samples. Emily Sargent. Gabrielle Smith. Lucy Williams. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Education Studies and Psychology, Amy Adams. Mariam Akhtar. Lucy Beardsmore. Andrew Bell. Jasvir Benning. Angie Bustamante Arias. Lauren Chester. Sophie Clark. Ottilie Cook. Jessica Cross. Hannah Davis. Megan Giles. Estelle Gregory. Shireen Harris. Melody Hines Mathobi. Talia Hummel. Swara Hussain. Rhiannon Hutchinson. Tanya Alahi. Aisha Jumbe. Manveer Kalla. Manveer Kandola. Shana Lewis. Kate Mailer. Ellie Megram. Tala Felon. Kiara Richardson. Roya Shakira Bey Bahani. Faria Sheikh. Robert Shields. Rowan Simpson. Jasmine Sowell. Corinne Speed. Erin Stanley. Lauren Williams. Alice Withers. Joshua Zeffi. Deputy Pro-Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of students from the Nottingham Institute of Education. I'm pleased to invite Professor John Hunt to the stage to give the oration for our honorary graduand, Chris Reed, and to present him to the Deputy Pro-Vice-Chancellor to receive his award.
Deputy Pro-Chancellor, guests, it is my pleasure and privilege to invite Christopher Reed to come forward to receive an honorary doctorate at this afternoon's graduation. Chris began playing county cricket at the age of 16 in the NatWest Trophy for Devon, and in 1997 he made his first-class debut for England A in Nairobi. Shortly thereafter, Nottinghamshire spotted his talents as a wicket-keeper and batsman and snapped him up in the 1998 season. In July 1999, Chris made his full England debut against New Zealand and since then has been a leading England international wicket-keeper, including man of the match against the West Indies in 2008. Through the decades, he has set his standards high, and as a first-class cricketer, whilst moving in and out of the England team, he maintained these standards in county cricket, going on to become Nottinghamshire's county cricket captain from 2008 to 2017. In his first season as captain, the team were runners-up in Division 1. By 2009, his skills as wicketkeeper were being matched by his prowess with the bat. In that season for Nottinghamshire, he scored 1,203 runs, including 4 centuries. The following year, Chris led Nottinghamshire to the Division 1 county title. His form with the bat was to prove to be largely consistent throughout the rest of his career, scoring over 23,000 runs in all competitions. As Nottinghamshire's captain for a decade, Chris went on to lift a further 2 trophies at Lord's, the Yorkshire Bank 40 in 2013 and the Royal London One Day Cup in 2017. Chris has represented England 52 times. In 2015, he became the 24th wicketkeeper to claim 1,000 first-class dismissals, including 6 dismissals in successive innings for England to establish an Ashes record. His 983 dismissals for Nottinghamshire remain a county record. Chris retired from playing professional cricket in 2017 in a glorious season of successes in which Nottinghamshire added winning the T20 Blast and gained promotion back to Division 1 of the County Championship. A sterling end to 20 years' hard labour standing behind the stumps for Nottinghamshire. Since 2017, Chris has been the Director of Cricket at Uppingham School. He also continues to work with Nottinghamshire County Cricket Club, as well as having a scouting role for the England Cricket Board. Chris is a patron of Bowel Cancer UK and completed the New York-London Marathon to raise funds for the charity in honour of his first cricket coach, Trevor Ward, who died of the disease. His achievements have been spread across a career in first-class cricket that spans 3 decades. This is a fantastic sporting achievement requiring focus, determination, and commitment to achieve these standards consistently for such a long period at the top level. Deputy Pro-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Christopher Reid, being a person distinguished in eminence by attainments for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Sport, honoris causa, in recognition of his significant contribution to professional cricket.
Good afternoon, everybody. And may I just say thank you very much to John Hunt for that wonderful citation. I believe most of it's true, but I can't necessarily confirm that. Sounded good to me. And also, may I congratulate all my fellow graduates. Today represents the culmination of many years of hard work, so make sure you enjoy the day. I arrived in Nottingham in 1998, and I'm proud to have been able to call it my home ever since. Having said that, I grew up in Devon, and I retained strong links there. My parents are still down in Devon, down in Paynton in the southwest, and that's where I grew up. Devon being a minor county, I always had aspirations to play professionally, but I was very much encouraged by my parents that I had to get an education and wanted to get a degree behind my name. In 1996, I went to Bath University for a year That was curtailed. England under-19s came knocking and said, we'd like you to go and tour Pakistan, which was a fantastic experience for someone from Devon to actually spend Christmas and New Year, 6 weeks in Pakistan, playing against a fantastic under-19 side. It really fostered those aspirations that I wanted to play professional cricket. I went back to, or aimed to go back to university the following year. At this point, I was playing semi-professionally with Gloucestershire. And out of the blue, by the end of that year, 1997, England actually came calling again and said, we want you to play in their A side. We want you to represent England A. And I went on to make my first-class debut in Nairobi against Kenya that winter. So a couple of failed attempts to get a degree. I'm happy to be stood here now. But from there on in, my career really took off, and it happened exceptionally quickly. Like I say, in 1996-97, I had no idea if professional cricket was a viable option. By 1998, I'd moved to Nottinghamshire and was representing their first 11. A year later, I made my test debut against New Zealand at Edgbaston, and what a proud moment it was. I played on and off, in and out of the side for England between 1999 and 2007. And if I'm honest, my experience with England was slightly bittersweet. You grow up desperate to represent your country. It's a boyhood dream. Unfortunately, the dream wasn't what I was expecting. And I realized that playing for England, represent your country, comes with great challenges. The biggest challenge I had, I think, was the relationship I had with my coach. The head coach made it pretty clear that he wasn't necessarily on my side all the time and didn't particularly want me in the team. And without that support, I feel that my own fear of failure led to some performances which I don't think were up to the best of my ability. So in 2007, I sort of made a pledge to myself. That was my last game with England, and it was to dig deep in my reserves, my inner drive, and actually prove everyone wrong, and prove to myself that I am the cricketer that I wanted to be. It might not have been in England colours, but I certainly feel that my record with Nottinghamshire shows that since then, I've done everything in my capability to get the best from my ability. So what did that look like? For me, it was just a cycle of continuous improvement. I genuinely believed that year on year I could get better, that I had things to work on. If they were technical or physical, being stronger mentally, working at my captaincy. I was exceptionally proud for 10 years to be captain of my county, and felt that I grew into the role and got better and better with every single year. And I think ultimately, a lot of people have asked me in this, my first year since retiring from the professional game, do you miss the game? Do you still want to play? Do you think you retired too soon? And the answer is an absolute no, because I felt that I'd given everything to my sport. But the main signal to me was I felt like I wasn't getting better anymore. And that left probably just one thing for me to play for. I always played because I wanted to be the best I could, but I always played because I wanted to win. And I enjoyed winning, and I enjoyed being in a team atmosphere and amongst my teammates and feeling that winning feeling at the end of a game. But in my final year, I found that that's all I was playing for. And what I ended up with after a final season where we won the 50-over competition at Lords, we won the T20 Blast at Edgbaston, and we got promoted back to Division 1, is I felt like I'd achieved everything I could in the sport and was really happy to bow out, in my view, at the top of my game. Finally, I'd just like to thank the Vice-Chancellor and Nottingham Trent University for this prestigious award. This really is a proud moment. Thank you.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Deputy Pro-Chancellor. The following have also qualified for awards from the Nottingham Institute of Education within the School of Social Sciences. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Education Studies and Special and Inclusive Education, Jessica Atkinson. Rebecca Britton. Katie Broad. Shannon Clare. Taya Farley. Jessica Freshwater. Lydia Greenwood. Jamie Louise Hay. Leah Holloway. Ainsley Lindop. Amy McCann. Daniela Moore. Mia Rose Potter. Lucy Thompson. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Education Studies and Sport Education, Hayley Bennett. Joseph Bowen. Jacob Clark. Esme Covington Cross. Terence Deeks. Thomas Fallon. Reese Fisher. Yasmin Francis. Katie Greenwood. Bethany Guy. Liam Harold. Alexander McCafferty. Adam Newbold. Jodie Perry. Natasha Potter. Amy Rose. Keely Sanderson. James Savage. Zachary Shaw. Ravajan Singh Sergal. Maisie Spink. Liam Stainer. James Sutton. Chloe Townsend. Jade Walker. Joelle Watson. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Psychology and Special and Inclusive Education, Joy Boakes. Madeleine Gent. Faiza Ghulam Rasool. Lauren Prynne. Olivia Zacharias. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Special and Inclusive Education and Digital Learning, Annie Farrow. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Sports Education and Special and Inclusive Education, Isabel Bryce. Jack Broadhead. Lauren Jevons. Leanne Moulton. Bethany Rawdon. Jessica Savage. Rachel Wilson. Professional Graduate Certificate in Education in Post-Compulsory Education and Training, Tonbra Odisi. Deputy Pro-Chancellor. That concludes the presentation of awards from the Nottingham Institute of Education within the School of Social Sciences and concludes the presentation of awards to students at this ceremony. In absentia, Deputy Pro-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those students who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these students are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Andrew Bell, who earlier received a Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Education Studies and Psychology, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Deputy Pro-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honour I give the vote of thanks today on behalf of the graduates of the Nottingham Institute of Education. Firstly, I'd like to thank the teaching and support staff, as without their continuous support, we would not be graduating here today. Thanks are also due to the registry team for organising the event this afternoon. I'd like to thank friends and family for attending today and for their support throughout our time at university. It seems like no time at all since we took our first 8 AM bus journey to Clifton, hungover or not entirely sober after a Trent Army night out. We're all in the same boat, in an unfamiliar city surrounded by unfamiliar faces. However, we soon formed our own community. We found friends that would support us not only in our degree, but when we simply needed someone to talk to. I think this accurately summarises the atmosphere at Nottingham Trent, as there is a strong sense of being part of a community, working together and encouraging each other to excel. In the years to come, we will reflect fondly upon our time studying at NTU, from having the opportunity to develop our professionalism through organised school placements to being bribed with chocolate muffins simply for turning up to seminars at the end of the year. As it turns out, the bribes must have worked because we're all here today to celebrate finishing our degree. On behalf of all students here today, I'd like to thank all the staff within the department once again. I would like all the personal tutors in the Institute of Education to know that we are grateful for their support and guidance in our dissertation projects. I'd like to extend my thanks to my personal tutor for his ongoing support both at university and in my professional career. Finally, I'd like to thank my friends within this course. Without their support, I don't think I could have been here. And I think I can speak on behalf of everyone here when I say that it has truly been a joint effort. But I'm not just here to say thank you, I'm here to say congratulations to all of you for graduating. As graduates, the world seems a lot smaller now, and it feels as though we are a lot closer to achieving the goals we have set ourselves whilst here at Trent. This day will be remembered as a milestone in our lives and as the beginning of a new chapter filled with adventure and opportunity. I'd like to end this speech by wishing you all the best in your future endeavours, and if there's anyone that can work to bring about social justice and make a positive impact on the world, it's us. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew, for that lovely speech. I do hear the chocolate muffins here are quite good, so I don't know whether there'll be any there later. So enjoy them, and to all your fellow graduates, enjoy the day. You should all be very proud. So graduates, doesn't that sound good? Graduates at the start, graduates at the end. Graduates of 2018, let me add my personal congratulations to those of the Pro Vice-Chancellor and wish you every success for the future. I would also like to express my thanks to our honorary graduate, Chris Reed, for being here today and sharing his experience with us. My colleagues and I came into university life for moments like these, when we get to celebrate the success of another group of young, and in some cases not so young, people who are about to go out and make the world a better place. At the start of the ceremony, you heard some of the accolades that have been received by Nottingham Trent in the last 12 months. My promise to you is that we will continue to work hard to make sure that you will always be as proud of us as we are of you today. We hope that as you take the next steps in your careers, you will become our greatest ambassadors. Remember, although you've now graduated, all of you remain a member of our NTU global family. You are now part of a worldwide community of over 200,000 Nottingham Trent University alumni. You can continue to enjoy a wealth of support, including expert advice on your next steps and future plans from the employability team, and you can find out more by visiting the alumni website. In time, consider how you too could help future generations of students, as I'm sure you've been helped, with lectures, placements, careers advice, funding scholarships, or by contributions to facilities and research. But that's for the future. Today, enjoy your success with your tutors, family, and friends. I invite you all to join us now for celebratory refreshments in the Newton building across the road. Guests, if you could please remain seated for the processional music and as the academic party and graduates leave the hall. I declare this graduation ceremony closed.